It's a nice cool morning here in the Northwest. Perfect day to do one of my favorite things, which is to smoke some cheese. I mean, I like cheese, and the only thing better than cheese is more cheese, and the only thing better than more cheese is smoked cheese. The thing with smoked cheese, though, is you gotta smoke it cold, because obviously cheese melts if you try to smoke it hot. So today I'm going to show you how I cold smoke some cheese. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing you need to do to smoke cheese is to get some cheese. And if you're going to get some cheese, get some good cheese. I like Tillamook cheese. It's made here in the Northwest, and it's delicious. So this is the cheese I use. And the thing about smoking cheese is it really doesn't take that long. It's very simple once you've got the right equipment, which I'll show you in a minute. You can only get so much smoke flavoring in your cheese. So to get more smoke flavoring, you don't smoke it longer. You need more surface area to attract the smoke. So what I like to do is cut it up into smaller pieces. So that's what I'm going to do now. Take a block of cheese, and I like to cut it in about quarters. Gives you that good smoke to cheese ratio, I think. You could do it smaller if you want, if you like a lot of smoke. Thing is, if you try and smoke it longer, it kind of gets a bitter smoke taste, and nobody likes that. So, alright, this is my smoker, and you could put your cheese directly on your grates if you'd like. I oil my grates after I'm done using them, and I don't, since I'm not using heat on this smoke, I don't want to remove the oil, and I don't want that oil on my cheese. So what I'm going to use is one of these mats, a grill mat. There's tons of different brands out there, but I got this one on Amazon and it works great. So I will load up my cheese on here, and then I will show you how I get the smoke, the cold smoke. Alright, lots of surface area for that to get the smoke around the cheese. Aside from a smoking box or barbecue or grill or Weber grill, aside from something to put your cheese in to hold the smoke in, you're going to need something that will smoke. And what I found was this unit. I saw a bunch of reviews. I think this is the Liz Q one. I found it on Amazon. It's a stainless steel. It's heavy duty. And what you do is you take your favorite pellet. I'm using some Traeger cherry pellets. And you fill this up. Filled to the top, this will burn for like 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, somewhere in there. Well, I only need to smoke the cheese for maybe 2 hours. So I'm only going to fill it up about halfway. Alright, I don't know if it'll show up, but it's filled to about there. And then I need to light it. And to do that, I use a blowtorch. You can get these at the hardware store. And I just stick it in there until it catches fire. Maybe it'll show up that it's starting to see some flames in there. Move it around. And once that's good and lit, then you just let it burn for 5-10 minutes till it's, nice and lit, so it's not gonna go out on you. And then you blow the flame out. Alright, that's lit. It'll burn on its own from now on. So I'll let it get a good layer of coal at the top there, and then I'll blow out the flame and put it in the firebox. It's been a few minutes, and as you can see, it's nice and lit. I'm just going to blow out that flame, and I have this in the firebox as far away from the cheese as I can get it. So the cheese will stay nice and cold, but there's going to be a lot of smoke coming off of that thing. Yep, see how much smoke is coming off of that? And it'll just burn like that till all the pellets are gone. So we'll go ahead and close that up. And then as you can see, it starts filling up my smoker. It's as easy as that, folks. Alright everybody, my nice cool northwest morning has turned into a nice sunny afternoon or noon, and it's starting to get a little warm out here, and the cheese can melt at about 90 degrees, so it's not quite that warm, but inside this black barbecuer it could get that warm, so it's time to take it off. It's been on there for an hour and a half anyway, and yeah, the cheese is definitely starting to sweat, and that's a good sign that it's getting a little too warm. And I don't know if it's how it's going to show up, but it's even got a little brown around the edges, especially on that pepper jack there. So it's definitely done and ready to pull off. There you have it, folks. That's how you cold smoke cheese. It's super simple. If you have that little smoker cage, the pellet smoking cage, you really could smoke this in a cardboard box as long as you didn't let the catch on fire or anything. Keep the heat off of the cheese. It doesn't take a lot. And after this, the common advice is to vacuum seal it or put it in some Ziploc bags and then put it in the fridge for a week or two. But I've found, you can eat it right away. I think it tastes amazing right out of the thing. But I do agree that it seems to let the flavor develop a little better in the fridge for a week or two. So if you guys give it a try, it's delicious to eat. It also makes an amazing gift. If you give this to people for holidays or birthdays or whatever, housewarming gifts, people love it. It takes cheese and just puts a whole different flavor to it. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.